Hi Geminis. So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk. This video is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. In Gemini, we're in March now, but I'm going to go back. We're going to go back because the full moon was just a week ago. Just a week ago. And the full moon was in Virgo, in your 4th house of home, family, self-care, emotions, foundations, mother, children, and femininity. Alright? Crazy realizations, right? Based off your home. Maybe some things you want to change in your home life. Maybe a relocation, maybe moving. Maybe some realizations with your family, children, mother figures. Gemini, your card, right? Ecstatic union, the Gemini card. So, and it's a major arcana. This isn't minor. So you've been thinking about yourself a lot. And you've been thinking about your personal emotions. Been thinking about a lot of self-care. Doing things that make you happy. Doing things that help you heal. Okay. You have to be reminded this past full moon that you are a being of power and that you are on earth to only let your energy move upward. This is sexual energy, sexuality, sensuality, spirituality. You're transforming everything. You're transforming all of those. You're transforming all of those connections and what they mean to you. And then you have Pisces in your 10th house, going retrograde, Mercury, going retrograde in Pisces, in your 10th house. Your 10th house represents public image, structure, long-term goals, fame, fatherly figures. So you're thinking about your future, and you're thinking about your future very hard, this retrograde. You're thinking about your long-term goals this retrograde. right, Gemini? You're thinking about how people see you this retrograde. And let me say this. Geminis don't really care what people think. But this retrograde, you're thinking about your public image. And it's not that you're worried about what people think you are. It's what you want to be seen as. Ace realization. I don't know if y'all seen that card really good. Did y'all see it? Okay, just making sure. Ace realization. In terms of your long-term goals, right? You're thinking about if people are really taking you serious because of your public image. So no, you don't care what people think about you, right? I just like dropped those. You don't care what people think about you, but you do care in terms of your goals because you're trying to get somewhere. In terms of the career aspect, you care what maybe your colleagues or people or your consumers or people who you want to buy things from you if you are an entrepreneur, what they see you as. And you want them to take you seriously because this is structure. This is practical, structured, long-term goals. And you're thinking about this and you're thinking about how you're viewed in the public eye in terms of your goals. The sacrifice card keeps coming out. So let's talk about this for a second. Whew. All right. So, Gemini, getting back to yourself, right? That Virgo full moon energy enticed you to be this fun, loving Gemini again. Through self-care and thinking about your emotions and take caring home and being nurturing and those things. Those are the things that you're doing right now. You are embodying the Gemini at its fullest. But we're moving into Pisces season. We're already in Pisces season. But we're moving into this Mercury retrograde that's moving backwards in Pisces, in your 10th house of fame, public image, long-term goals, father figures, and structure. So this Ace realization card is a mental breakthrough. It's a conscious understanding. And the realization that you come to is going to be mind blowing. Okay? You're getting these cosmic downloads of realization when you need it most. So you will have to open your mind and then act upon the new understanding that you have. So maybe you're coming to some real important, in terms of your long-term structured goals. You're coming to a really important realization about yourself. A mind-blowing realization about yourself. Because the only person up here is you. This is even Gemini and Mars. This card right here. This is Gemini and Mars. This is sacrifice. So, sacrifice card is just saying that things that haven't worked out, or things that could be lost, can also be resurrected. There's a rebirth of some sort. This is patience in knowing everything will be resurrected in due time. Because this sacrifice card is represented by Mother Mary. Accompanied by this dove up here in the top right, which is good news. Can you see it? See the dove in the top right? So things might be stuck right now. Things might be in limbo. Things might not be going or moving at all. But Mary surrenders to the cycles of suspension, knowing that everything is going to be good regardless of what it looks like. Because with patience comes rebirth and ultimate achievement. Then you have the criticism card after that. The criticism card This is a very critical mind. This is a very critical mind. The criticism could stem from self-hate and focuses outward, harming others. So, I mean, I don't know if you're exactly criticizing yourself, or I don't know if you're getting criticism from somebody who is a father or a male figure. It could be your father. It could be a father in general, like father to your child type of thing. A fatherly figure. Mentor. Any of sorts. This is condemning words to destroy from the inside out, creating more destruction. This is a reminder that the quality of thoughts held in words spoken reveal what you love or criticize in yourself or others. So show yourself mercy and understanding and forgiveness. Love yourself and others without condition, so that the patterns can be released in you forever. So You might realize that you're very critical of other people. At the bottom of the deck, you have Crone Resurrection. And then that Sacrifice card is talking about how, things may be in a stalemate, but it's a card of patience. So be patient for this resurrection, for something to come to life that you've been waiting for.
It's 3 o'clock.
But don't start criticizing. Don't start criticizing. Even yourself. Don't start criticizing yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, Geminis? Don't be hard on yourself. Gemini, March 2019. Yeah. I just noticed that she has a finger like pointing too. So just know that if you're pointing fingers, there's 3-point fingers pointing back to you. So let go of the criticism. You have fruition. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay. Okay. That's a turn for something different. I need another card too. Because all these cards up here make sense and they run together. I need another card to explain this fruition. Because obviously, if you got a fruition card, that means you're putting in the hard work to be able to enjoy these fruits. Mother perception. Pisces. Mother perception is more of following your heart and using your intuition. Intuition is going to be very, very good this month for Geminis. Mercury is your planet. You're ruled by planet. And it's going backwards in Pisces. Like what? Talk about spiritual revelations, realizations. Nurturance. Sun in Virgo. Nurturance. Talk about your intuitive and intellectual levels being on a high right now, Gemini. Like being on a high. That's why it might be easy for you to criticize people but you can't do that. Jesus Christ. It's a lot of cards. Patience again. I've seen this twice at the bottom of the deck, this conflict card. Okay. So Geminis, you got patience twice. Patience twice. The sacrifice card and the actual patience card. You got patience twice. So you need to be patient about something. Um, I'm not really sure what it is. But you have the mother perception card. So mother perception is the Pisces card. But this is clarity and gifts of psychic perceptions to see beyond limits of this dimension. Honor your emotional integrity because it aids you in being honest with your true feelings and perception so you have clear guidance and may show the way for others. Okay? Very important, because out of anybody that's navigating this retrograde in Pisces, Gemini, it's going to be really crazy, but your intuition is going to be smack, just like with everybody else's intuition, but it's the fact that Mercury is your ruling planet. So think about Mercury moving backwards. Like that's Mercury is your first house. Moving backwards. So you're moving backwards. That's why you feel stagnant. But you're moving backwards in Pisces. Think about how dreamy that is, though. Like me imagining, I just got intuitive download right now. Just imagine you. You're the Gemini, ruled by Mercury, and you yourself is being took back in time. You're moving backwards. You're being took back in time, and you're seeing everything in a very dreamy, idealistic way. That can cause a lot of conflict. At the bottom of the deck, you have the conflict card. But that can cause a lot of conflict because it's like you reminiscing on things and you're looking back, you're going backwards, you're moving backwards because retrograde is the time to evaluate the past, right? You're moving backwards and you're shifting through the past and you are seeing it in a very dreamy way, in a looted way. Neptune represents, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and that could be illusions, that could be, it could be resurrecting, it could be healing, it can be closure, it could be karma, it could be your subconscious. For many Geminis, it can represent a lot of things. It just depends on what you want to see while you move backwards. It depends on what you want to see while you move backwards. Next card you have, nurturance. Nurturance is planting your seeds through self-respect and respect of life. Continue to let your heart be filled with love for yourself and others. This is working hard. And then this is waiting for your flowers to bloom and grow. And that's a metaphor. That's a metaphor for anything. That's whether you are nurturing yourself. It's whether you are nurturing your goals. Your long-term goals. That's whether you're nurturing a connection. But you have this 5 of these 5 dragons, and this is the 5 of conflict. So this is the bottom of the deck. But you also have the world up under this, so this is a lack of inner harmony and unaddressed internal strife. So this is internal conflict. It could be external as well, but you have to tame these dragons, because they're creating confusion and chaos in your life. These dragons are addicted to conflict and high drama. Free your inner being to experience the peace that you choose and that those in your life deserve. By freeing that inner conflict under the deck, you have the World card. And well, under this conflict card, you have this conflict, you have the World, and then you have the Moon. The next moon that's coming is the Pisces new moon, and this card represents Pisces. So I would say, set your intentions, do what you need to do, because these opportunities, the world, is here for you. Use the new moon to clear out all this conflict and that criticism, because those are negative energies. The new moon also, in this Piscean energy, will be very strong. Because after the new moon, Mercury moves retrograde in Pisces. And I was telling you about that. Your ruling planet moving backwards and seeing things in whatever light it's like seeing things in a very dreamy way, like kind of being idealistic. Maybe you're being, or Pisces is not really that. Pisces is really not that optimistic. They are very idealistic. They fantasize and dream a lot. And it all depends on what you want to see. But it seems like you're going to learn from it, because you have wise woman here. And then you have opportunity, love coming in. Success as well. I say use the energy for good, Gemini. Use it so you can use your intuition and move the way you need to move. Have patience this season, because a lot of things are not going to be what they seem. This is dreamy Piscean energy. So, and then this is your first house of self moving backwards. So things are going to be a little stagnant. But at the end of the day, you have the fruition card. So, something is coming. Something is coming. Yeah, because, this is the Mercury in Virgo, right? Mercury in Virgo. But, Mercury is going to be in Pisces. But at the same time, it's like, that's Mercury's ruling planet. Like, you have these right here. You get what I'm saying? Gemini and Virgo share Mercury. You have Pisces right here with the Mercury and Virgo. It seems like the retrograde might bring you some opportunities for you. Because to me, this represents the Mercury retrograde, this fruition card, and this mother perception card. And all I see is nurturance and patience. You nurturing yourself and you being patient for what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to get rid of drama and conflict because you want the world. You want these opportunities. And the new moon, well, after the new moon is when we move into that energy, to this energy where you start to nurture yourselves, nurture your goals, or nurture a relationship. And you're going to be patient about it and waiting for it to grow. So it turns out you are this wise person, because you're going to use this energy wisely, Gemini. Well, I hope you use it wisely, so to speak. But thank you so much, Gemini. That was your reading for March 2019. Please like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate the love. I appreciate the growth. Appreciate all the likes. I appreciate the subscriptions. Please keep following me. The channel is going to change and revolutionize and get bigger. Uranus moving into Taurus. Let's get it. Let's revolutionize everything. I'm a Sagittarius, so Uranus and Taurus is my work and health house. So I'm going to be revolutionizing a lot of things. So with that being said, if this video doesn't resonate, please check out other tarot videos on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of great people out here. I'm pretty sure one of them is bound to resonate. You can also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. However, welcome cross watchers. Welcome Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you guys. Love you.